Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're exploring how a pretty clever piece of AI is tackling one of our absolute messiest daily chores, and that is sorting the garbage. We're looking at a really fascinating research paper titled Organic Recyclable Waste Classification via VGG16 Transfer Learning. And look, I know that title sounds like a bit of a mouthful, but the researchers here have zeroed in on a super specific yet incredibly common problem. They aren't trying to build some robot to sort every single type of trash on the planet. Instead, they're focusing strictly on the binary choice. Is it organic waste or is it recyclable waste? The ultimate goal here is to build a smart, image-based, automated sorting approach to just do all the heavy lifting for us.
But that brings up a good question. Why is it so hard to sort our trash in the first place? I mean, have you ever stood over a recycling bin, holding some messy, half-eaten food container, just wondering which side it actually goes in? Yeah, we've all been there. And think about it. If it's confusing for us, taking a few seconds to analyze a single item, imagine the sheer difficulty of doing this at a massive industrial scale. Trash doesn't come neatly packaged, right? It's crumpled up, it's stained, it's broken. This inherent ambiguity is exactly why sorting our trash efficiently has become this massive, massive hurdle in modern waste management.
And this research, which by the way is being presented with the backdrop of the upcoming Oman Climate Week 2026, really highlights that separating organic waste from recyclables isn't just a chore, it's a critical environmental challenge. Seeing the beautiful landscape of Oman really serves as a stark reminder of what we're actually trying to protect here. With accelerating urbanization and industrial activity, we're generating way more waste than ever before. So figuring out how to properly separate the organic matter that we can compost from the materials that we can recycle, well, it's no longer just a matter of convenience. It is a global environmental necessity.
To really understand why this specific research is so vital, we kind of have to look at how things are done right now. Today, we rely heavily on manual sorting. That literally means human beings standing at conveyor belts trying their best to visually identify and grab items as they speed by. As you can imagine, this manual process is incredibly labor-intensive and, quite frankly, error-prone. I mean, humans get tired, right? We make mistakes. The alternative they're proposing is automated AI sorting using machine learning. This aims to completely replace those error-prone pipelines with systems that are fast, consistent, and reliable, day in and day out. As the researchers point out right in the paper, fixing this problem is absolutely essential. They note that effective segregation is crucial if we want to improve recycling rates, reduce our dependency on landfills, and mitigate pollution. Think about it. If we can't accurately separate the organics from the recyclables, entire batches of recycling get contaminated. And where do they go? They just end up right back in overflowing landfills. So getting this simple binary choice right is literally the foundation of sustainable waste management.
Now, the core problem the researchers identified here is actually fascinating. Why is separating organic and recyclable waste so tricky for both humans and machines? Well, it all comes down to something they call visual overlap. When you look at the breakdown, both categories have wildly varied colors, messy textures, and totally irregular shapes. For example, a crumpled brown paper bag, which is obviously recyclable, might look exactly like a rotting brown banana peel, which is organic, especially to a camera lens. This shared visual similarity basically tricks the sensors, leading to a ton of confusion and making it incredibly hard to separate the two accurately. So to solve this stubborn visual overlap problem, the researchers brought in a very specific AI model called VGG16. Now, VGG16 is a type of convolutional neural network, or CNN for short. Without getting too bogged down in the computer science weeds here, you can basically think of a CNN as a highly specialized type of artificial intelligence that is just exceptionally good at looking at images and picking out patterns, things like edges, shapes, and textures. The coolest part, it doesn't rely on us humans to tell it what to look for. It learns these visual cues all on its own, directly from the images.
But here's the really clever bit. They didn't train this AI from scratch. They used a brilliant technique called transfer learning. Think of it kind of like, well, instead of teaching a baby to recognize trash, they treated the AI like a transfer student who already has a general education. You see, the VGG16 model was already pre-trained on a massive dataset of everyday images. It already knew how to recognize basic shapes, lighting, and edges. Through transfer learning, the researchers simply took that pre-existing visual intelligence and gave the AI some focused practice on a brand new subject, distinguishing between organic and recyclable trash.
Okay, so how does this actually work in practice? It's a pretty straightforward three-step pipeline. Step 1. Every single picture of trash fed into the system gets perfectly resized to 224 by 224 pixels. This just makes sure the AI always has a standardized view. Step 2.
The pre-trained VGG16 model goes to work extracting those visual features we talked about, the textures, the edges, all that good stuff. And finally, step 3, a custom layer added by the research team takes all those features and forces the AI to make a choice. It uses a mathematical function to spit out a probability score, basically asking, is this organic or is it recyclable?
To get it ready, the researchers put their AI through 25 practice rounds, or epochs if we're using the technical AI term. During this training phase, they used data augmentation, which means they were constantly flipping and zooming the images so the AI wouldn't just memorize the pictures. And the result? Boom! The VGG16 model achieved an impressive 85% overall accuracy. Better yet, their data showed that the learning curve was incredibly stable. The AI consistently improved over those 25 epochs without showing any signs of overfitting. That basically means it didn't just memorize the test answers, it actually learned how to generalize its knowledge to brand new, unseen images of trash.
But wait, this brings us to a really interesting plot twist in the data. While 85% overall accuracy sounds fantastic, taking a peek at the recall scorecard reveals a bit of a hidden bias. So recall basically measures the model's ability to find all the samples of a specific class. And check this out. The AI scored a massive 0.95 out of 1 for spotting organic waste. It's almost perfect there. But it really struggled with recyclables, scoring only a 0.73. This asymmetry means the model is awesome at grabbing the banana peels, but it's completely missing quite a few of the plastic bottles and paper bags.
To really understand why that recall score for recyclables is dragging, we can look right under the hood at the exact numbers from the researchers' confusion matrix. So, over 1,300 organic items and 800 recyclable items were correctly identified. Awesome. But look at the mistakes. Only 77 organic items managed to trick the AI, while a whopping 301 recyclable items were accidentally classified as organic. This proves just how stubborn that visual overlap problem really is. The AI is basically playing it safe. When it gets confused by a crumpled piece of shiny plastic, it just tends to default to guessing that it's organic waste.
So with those results in mind, where do we go from here? Let's take a look at the future of AI sorting.
Honestly, an 85% accuracy rate is a fantastic proof of concept. It absolutely proves that transfer learning with a VGG16 network is a highly practical foundation for smart waste sorting. But if we want to make this viable for a real-world, messy recycling plant, they have to fix that asymmetric misclassification so those 301 recyclable items don't end up in the compost pile. The research outlines a few key next steps. First up, they need to balance the dataset, basically feeding the AI a much more diverse diet of recyclable images so it gets better at recognizing them. Second, they want to enhance the feature extraction to catch those incredibly subtle visual differences between, say, a wet paper bag and an organic leaf. Third, they're looking at hybrid models, maybe combining the CNN with attention mechanisms to give the AI even more context. And finally, the ultimate goal, deploying this optimized software directly onto edge devices, meaning small, super-efficient hardware for actual real-time sorting right there on the conveyor belts.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this thought. The research we've unpacked today proves that we are standing right on the cusp of a major technological shift in waste management. Seriously, imagine a world where the burden of perfect recycling is just lifted from our shoulders, handled flawlessly by a machine that never gets tired and never gets confused by a dirty plastic container. When AI finally masters this mess and these edge devices are actually deployed in our local facilities, it won't just improve efficiency, it has the potential to fundamentally transform how much waste your community successfully diverts from the landfill. Pretty amazing stuff, right?